Hey everyone, I'm Cecilia and welcome to my channel. This is my first video officially for my YouTube channel. I wasn't going to have a YouTube channel, but my daughter kind of talked me into it. The channel name is Everything But the Kitchen Sink, Tarot and More. And so yes, I'm going to be doing tarot readings, but I'm also going to share other things because it's kind of my personality. There's a lot of things that I like. I might be sharing some things about some guided meditations. Maybe let's see what else. Oh, I like to forage, so I might be taking you out with me to do some foraging, maybe some work in the garden, show you what my experiments are and my experiments in the kitchen. I do a lot of experimenting, and like this channel is going to be a big experiment. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just started a few months ago recording videos, and I do have them on my YouTube page. They're just private, so I'm not going to share those, but I'm going to go ahead and just move forward with what is today. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I've been doing tarot for almost 30 years. I was gifted a deck, and it's the Arcus Arcanium deck, and it kind of looks like this. It's more of a male oriented medieval card deck, and it's a lot different than the Rider-Waite. It uses a lot of intuition. You have to really have intuition to read this. And you also, even though it comes with the book wasn't helpful. I always had to use intuition, but you don't read it upside down. There's no reversals. So you read it upside right. And I read a lot different than most people. Most people put out a spread like a Celtic Cross, or they'll do before, during, and after, a variety of different things. I don't do that. I let spirit guide me to the question I want, and I'll pull all the cards out. Now, all the cards have a variety of different meanings. They mean different, they can mean a different thing depending on the story the cards are trying to tell. The cards are always right, but my interpretation is wrong. And as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. When I read cards, I lay them all out. I'll tell you the various meanings of these cards, but I don't know which meaning it's going to be until I examine all the cards that are laid out. And then I kind of start shuffling cards around because spirit guides me, and I go ahead and tell you the story. And then, but anyway, let's see, what else was I going to say? Oh, I guess that's about it. Every reader is different based on what they feel at the moment. Is based on energy. All readings are based on energy. I am an intuitive. I have other gifts as well, but they're not pertinent to tarot, so I don't need to share those with you. My family and my friends have experienced it, so yeah, they know. And I don't edit anything. So if I make a mistake or something happens, it is what it is. I have 6 cats. I don't know when a cat might walk up on here and lay on my cards. I got 2 19-year-olds at the house, and they get all excited when they're on their, what are those headset things, VR headsets, and they get loud. So if you hear background noise, I've asked them to be quiet, but they get excited when they're playing video games. So hopefully we can keep that down. And so we're going to start with, I keep a list of things that I want to read on and the outcome. And I have been doing that for a long time. So if you have a question, type it in below. And, I can see about fitting it in. No personal readings. I don't do personal readings except for friends and family. just because I do this not for money. I'm not doing this YouTube channel to build up my following and make a lot of money. That's, yeah, I don't even care about that, because it's a gift. And for me, a gift is shared freely. And so that's what I do. So if anytime that you are on there and somebody tries to offer you, because I guess other readers get a lot of scams of, hey, message me and I'll do a reading for you. And no, right now, I do not do readings for the public. And I don't do personal readings on here either. Everything I'm going to be is about, it could be about politics. It could be about things that are going on in the world. It could be, you know, just, we never know what we're going to come up with. It's whatever I'm called to. So I have two things that I want to do today, and I'm keeping track of time because I don't want to go over. I want to try to keep it like 20-30 minutes if I can. So one thing I found interesting was cryptocurrency. There's this big push by the Trump administration and members of Congress to do cryptocurrency and convert our money and things like that. I have to be honest with you, when Bitcoin first came out, I got this feeling like, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't pass the smell test to me. Now, as I said, everything is energy, and I feel energy. I can feel energy from a photograph. I can, when I'm going out buying used furniture, because everything I buy is used. I'm not quite like everybody else. I march to the beat of a different drummer, for lack of a better word, and I have to touch it. I have to feel it and feel the energy that is part of that furniture. Same way last time I bought a car, I got in the car and I didn't feel right. I'm like, oh no, and I got out. I listen to my spirit guides. They speak to me on a regular basis. They've saved my life many times. I could have been in some serious accidents if it wasn't for them telling me in my ear, think fast. So I trust them. And because I trust them, you know, I ask them to help me during my time of meditating. So let's go ahead and let's look at cryptocurrency. So I'm going to move this back. Oh, and I don't, as I said before, I don't cut and paste in that. So if something weird happens, it's staying in the video. So, because I have the ability to laugh at life and know that not everything is perfect. All right, so let's go ahead. And I'm going to go ahead and put this down because I want you to see. There we go. All right, there. Let me tighten this up because we don't want it to fall during then. Okay, so this is my Rider-Waite deck. I got, you want to let you know, I got it with the words on it, only because Rider-Waite is fairly new to me. Up until about a year and a half ago, I did not use the Rider-Waite. I was using the Arcus Arconium. And then I switched to One World Tarot, and I liked them. I thought it was beautiful, but I had a little bit of a hard time connecting with those cards. I just could not connect. I tried using, and it is a beautiful deck. And I know I have Oracle cards that I can connect with, but I just could not connect with the One World Tarot cards. I'm gonna keep trying though, because maybe I'll have that aha moment. But these ones, I wanted to learn how to read in reversals. The One World Tarot and the Arcus Arconium, Arcus Arconium, are not meant to be read in reversals, and I wanted to learn that. But after I had 3 mini strokes, I find it hard sometimes to pull up words that I want to say. So let's go ahead and ask my angels and guides, please tell us about cryptocurrency. Angels and guides, tell us about cryptocurrency. What is ours? What is ours to know on it? Okay. What do we need to know about cryptocurrency? Okay, well, I have arthritis in my hands, and sometimes just shuffling cards is very difficult. So sometimes when readers drop a card, they will say, oh, it means something, and sometimes it does. If it feels like it's an intentional pop out, but sometimes for me it's just a matter of my hands are hurting or they're not working as well as I would like them to, and so I end up not counting that. So okay, what is cryptocurrency? What is it that we? Oh crap! Ugh. No. Oh, come here. Well, you know what? These kind of popped out, so let's see what they have to say. And they fell on the ground. There's no other cards on the ground. So I have here, and it might be that this is the whole reading because that was kind of unexpected. This is the Nine of Swords. Okay. So I take a look here. This is the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords talks about anxiety. Oh, let me put on my glasses. I can't see a darn thing. Worry, fear, depression, nightmare, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, and despair. The Chariot is a major arcana. And this is about self-discipline, opposition, lack of direction, lack of control, aggression, arrogance, and carelessness. This is the Knight of Swords. This is like an action card. The Knight is ambitious, action-oriented, driven to succeed, fast thinking, and defending beliefs. And then this one is the Five of Wands. This is about conflict, disagreement, competition, defeat, winning at all cost, sneakiness, bullies, theft, abuse, and relationships. All right, I actually think these are the cards that Spirit wants me to look at. Okay. Okay. Now this is the part that takes me a little bit, a few minutes, because I am looking at the cards and I move them to tell me a story based on what I am being told and my intuition. All right, this is the story that I have. Okay. The Knight of Swords, this is action-oriented and driven to succeed and ambitious. This would represent the big supporters of crypto, okay? They're driven to succeed and make a lot of money, okay? But there's a little bit of sneakiness in here, a little bit of theft. No. Wait a minute. Yeah, no. These are actually together. Okay, so there's conflict. there's a sneakiness in here. Some people might feel that there's a theft involved when they, you see, he's got all the swords and everybody else is walking away. So this could represent somebody getting all the money and everybody else is out of, are just walking away because they've lost everything. Okay. And this is on the part of people who've invested in crypto right here. Carelessness, not really understanding what they're getting into, maybe. It could also be the people that are opposed to making crypto a big part of our economy. There is a lack of direction here, lack of control. So I would say probably that has to do with the fact that there's no real regulations involved with crypto. But this one here, and this is based on this moment in time. That doesn't mean in the future this won't change. But at this moment, anxiety, worry, fear, despair. These are people that put in their money thinking they were going to make it big because they listened to these guys. And when they lost everything, okay, when they lost everything, this is where that they ended up. They didn't make the money that they thought they were going to. And they might not have had the money to invest in the first place, but I kind of look at it like it was a get-rich-quick scheme. And they thought they were going to get rich, make a lot of money, and it didn't work out that way. At the bait, yeah, this one don't quite fit. So yeah, these are the cards right here. Sometimes the base of the deck finalizes, but it doesn't fit in here. So I would say, yeah, this is the cards right now. As it stands right now, I would not invest in crypto. not at all. Okay. So I do want to do another reading. Oh, here, let me mark it off on my list here. And this one here is the scuttlebutt I'm hearing on Facebook and that about a $5,000 DOGE dividend. Okay. A lot of people seem to think that we are going to be getting money from the government with all the money that they're saving. Actually, it's not quite how the government works, to be honest with you. There are rules with how money is to be allocated in that. And we don't even know if this is really, the numbers aren't mathing, let's put it that way. And we also know that they're not forensic accountants, so they don't really know if it is, it could be a waste of resources, yes, but fraud, no. And the reason why I say that, it has everything to do with the fact that the keepers of the purse, Congress, went ahead and they allocated the money and they passed it on to the president. And this has been going back for all times. It was written about it in the Federalist Papers. And we go, and then they give it to the president signs it. It ends up going, the Treasury ends up allocating the money to where it needs to go. Okay. Now, we always know that the budgets are full of pork, special things that every legislator wants for their district. maybe they owe somebody a favor, and that person is doing some research and they want that money to go in. Or maybe they want something that their community can't afford, like a repair of a bridge. So those type of things end up in the budget. Now, if it gets paid out, that doesn't mean it's fraud. It just means that it is, well, hello, Oscar. My Oscar kitty has come up on the thing. What are you doing? Oh, whoa. You okay there? All right. Hey, no fighting, Mama. I have 6 cats, in case I didn't tell you. And Mama's always cranky. I don't know what's with her. She's cranky with everybody. It's funny. Well, it's not funny, but it is. Because she's just kind of like this old woman, even though she's not that old, that is just get off my lawn type deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's ask. Oh, and just so you know, I keep shuffling until I get the feeling that I've got enough. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at DOGE. Tell me about that $5,000 DOGE dividend that people are talking about. What do we need to know about that $5,000 DOGE dividend that taxpayers, working people, okay, well, this popped out. It might have something to do with the reading. It might not. This is the 9 of Pentacles. Pentacles represent wealth, financials, and well-being. And she's in her garden, and she's obviously wealthy based on how she's dressed. And as it says here, fruits of labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial independence are the words there. So we're just going to go ahead and put this here because obviously it wanted to come out, because that one, it flew all the way here. It wasn't like I dropped it right here. So let's go ahead. Oh, geez, come on. Okay. I don't know which one this was. I don't remember. I can't count that one because I really don't know if it was upside down or wasn't really paying attention. I picked it up before I looked at it. Okay, so let's see what we have here. All right, the Ace of Pentacles. This is about, remember I said about Pentacles, it's about finances and well-being. So this is abundance, manifestation, opportunity, new career, financial opportunity, new venture, and prosperity. Okay, this is the Hangman. Okay. And this is about pause, surrender, letting go, new perspective, enlightenment, viewing things different than before, deep insight, sacrifice, change, and release. Here's another pentacle. Upright, nurturing, practical, providing financially, a working parent. Another pentacle. Whoa, look at that. It's rare when I get so many of one thing in here. Manifestation, financial opportunity, skill, development, ambition, desire, and diligence. He's thinking about how he's going to spend or invest that money. He's trying to manifest, what am I going to do with this money, I think. Okay. King of Cups. Emotionally balanced, compassion, diplomatic, control, balance, supportive leader, tolerance, and empathic. Oh, and cups. Cups are emotional cards, I should tell you. This is an emotional card. Cups are. This is a family card. This is about family wealth. Okay, all these, this is a family here. This is 10 of Pentacles. Tens are the end of a cycle. Wealth, financial security, family, long-term success and contribution. Okay. And it's a completion card. It's the final manifestation and a result of true will, recognition, realization, and endings. Here's another completion card. Burden, extra responsibility, hard work, and completion. What does it say here? It's also about endings. Okay, that doesn't fit in here. At the base of the deck, I have the 5 of Cups. Regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism, loss, and grief. He's looking at what he's lost, but not what he still has here. Remember, this is about feelings. Cups are. Greediness. This is 4 of Pentacles. Wow, a lot of Pentacle cards in here. Greediness, possessiveness, stinginess, overspending, and self-protection. And this is the King of Wands. This is impulsiveness, ruthlessness, high expectations, haste, unachievable expectations. So give me a minute. Let's see what comes together. This doesn't fit in. A lot of Pentacles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pentacle cards out of 11 cards. Wow. Wow. That's something. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's see. Give me a second. I need to. Where's my thing? Oh yeah, give me this real quick. Spirit guides, help me with this card. I'm not understanding where you want this one to go. Okay. think I have it. Okay. I think I have it. These right here. We got a lot of hardworking Americans. They're working hard. Their life right now is a burden for them. And you have like a working parent struggling to survive. Okay. A nurturing, nurturing parent. They're doing the best they can, but they're having, they're trying to provide financially for their family, and they're a working parent, but things are hard right now. They hear about this plan where they could see the fruits of their labor, some of your tax money coming back at you. And just looking at a financial opportunity here, bringing in $5,000. That's, I don't know about you, but $5,000 is a lot of money to me. And, the things I could do with $5,000. Okay. And so this is what they're thinking about. Well, we'll get this abundance and this opportunity, for prosperity. Now, keep in mind, I'm also hearing from my spirit guides what is here as well. But there is a element of control here. This is a king that controls. And cups are usually about a supportive leader. Now, Trump is supportive of this idea. He made mention of it. And when he made mention, all of a sudden, everybody went to town. Because first, I think it was mentioned by a representative or a senator. And people didn't think a whole lot about it. But then when Trump mentioned it, they were like, oh, he's supportive of us. He wants it. And it's going to be great. Okay? So people are starting to think about, oh, wow, what can I do with that money? What can I do with this financial opportunity? And they're kind of like spinning it in their head. Oh, what would I do with that $5,000? Okay. But there is an element here. There's an element here that's not like us. Okay. Remember I said this was about family, it's about family wealth. Okay. And this is about greediness and possessiveness and stinginess and overspending. Somebody well off, comes from family wealth, is not so keen on giving that money to the people that worked hard, paid taxes. Okay, they're not so keen on this at all. And there's a pause here. There's an entitlement, viewing things. Sacrifice. A little bit. Not entitlement. I said enlightenment. I should have been enlightenment. I thought I'm reading it wrong. Oops. Let me figure this out. Wait a minute. But this is about a pause and letting go. I don't think it's going to, at this moment in time, going to come to fruition. And if it does, it's not going to be anytime soon, because people had high expectations. Had high expectations. There's a pause. They had high expectations, but there's a pause. And a letting go, maybe a realization, because there's disappointment right here. Just pessimism, but disappointment. I feel that disappointment. So let me look here. Yes. These represents the people, the hardworking people, the parents that are trying to provide for their family. They're struggling. They're working hard. And they hear of an opportunity that's going to help them out. Can give them opportunity for financial. It's not independence, but it's going to give them a financial opportunity. Going to get this. They hear this opportunity. Oh wow, we're going to get this money, and they start spending it in their head. Oh, when I get this money, I'm going to do it this way. But there's an element that's not going to let them have it. They're going to fight it. There's people that are already wealthy. They got the money. They got money. They don't need to be taking that money. Doesn't tell me who. Doesn't tell me when. I got to tell you, the cards don't tell me dates, and it doesn't give me whose, unless I have a card for a specific person. And they're going to fight it. There might be a pause, but they got to let go. They have to release it. They had high expectations, but ruthless is in here. Impulsiveness, ruthless. The ruthless might be coming from these people right here. But their expectations, unachievable. Remember I said there was rules that had to go with the budget. And it might be not as simple of, they might want to do it, but they can't do it. Because the way the rules are written, dealing with the budget. And there's disappointment and grief. Because a lot of people can really use that money, especially as times and prices keep going up. Well, that's my reading for today. Come back from time to time. Take a look. See what I have on there. To be honest with you, I don't know what I'm going to be putting on and when or how often. I go as I'm led to. And as I find things interesting. So you have a wonderful night, and blessings to you all. And I guess it's good night. Bye-bye.